Hello everyone and welcome to Flickering Myth, an extension of the website flickeringmyth.com. My name's EJ Marino and today we have a big movie review. Yes, I am talking about the new film, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is the 21st film, yes, the 21st movie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is a big deal for the brand. Not only is this the first movie that has a female director, this is also the first female-led superhero movie from Marvel. This has a lot going on. Not only does it have all of the hype, this is, come on, the movie that's right before Endgame, this has a lot going on, but it also has a lot of controversy, a lot of buzz. But let's remove all of that. Is this a good movie? Did I have a good time? Those are two separate questions. I think the movie is okay, but I had a good time. This movie is pretty on the surface, pretty standard MCU fare. We get the origin story vibes. We have a lot of the similar humor that's in a lot of MCU movies. The visual effects are about on par with what the MCU normally delivers. But this movie has a female superhero that I loved seeing. We'll talk about her a little bit. She'll get her own section. But this movie has a lot going for it. Yes, it is an origin story like I said, but there is a little bit more history to it. For the big fans of the MCU, for these Marvel buffs, there is a lot to dive into. But for the casual viewer, there's a fun space war that we get thrusted in. Usually we want to have some frame of reference, but we know bad side, good side, or what we think is bad side and what we think is good side. And we are just like Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, the Carol Danvers character, just like she's figuring out where people stand, we are as well. And that makes for a damn good film. Like I said, do I think this blows everything away? Do I think this is as memorable as Winter Soldier or Thor Ragnarok or Black Panther? No, not at all. But this is not Thor the Dark World or Iron Man 2 or Guardians of the Galaxy 2 or a lot of the sequels. Wow, this is not that at all. This is a fresh new take on a origin story, but it does have a lot of familiar vibes that you won't this isn't going to break new ground, so you won't be completely lost. As Captain Marvel / Carol Danvers, Brie Larson delivers a great performance. She is an Academy Award-winning actress, so the acting is what I honestly didn't think that was going to be a fault for her. She plays this somewhat emotionless, but someone who's struggling to find emotion. She's playing that character well. But what she impressed me with is the humor and the action. I believed her as a badass. There's a moment where she's just standing there, just full on energy, and I got it. I looked at the person with me and I said, Thanos is gonna have some trouble. That's what all I wanted from Captain Marvel. I wanted to feel that Superman vibe. I wanted to see this character and be like, oh, Marvel. Oh, we have a character here. I love that. I think she is such a refreshing take for a superhero in the MCU. A lot of them don't want to play these gods and monsters kind of thing. A lot of them are just humans who find their way. Or you have a character like Thor who wants to be a human. He doesn't like his godlike powers. Captain Marvel is, as soon as she gets those powers, she owns it. She loves being this godlike Superman character, and that's so cool. Honestly, the biggest takeaway from this is I finally have a female superhero in the MCU I like. Sorry Black Widow, sorry Gamora. Captain Marvel is here, and she is not taking any prisoners. Besides the hype, besides Brie Larson, what else in this movie is to dive into? The Skrulls. What a great villain. If you know anything about the Skrulls, you know we have a lot more to dive into later on. But for now, what a great introduction. What a great, interesting characters. The Ben Mendelsohn's character is so great, but just all of them in general. I didn't like the Skrulls when we first saw them, in the first looks at trailers. I wasn't vibing on it. But in a movie, I think they look stellar. They feel real. They feel organic. Then you have the Kree. We have some great action from the Kree over here. We have some great action from the Skrull. And then we have Brie Larson's Captain Marvel right in the middle. But she's not alone. She has Goose the Cat. She has Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury. I loved it. We have the return of Coulson. But yes, I loved Nick Fury and Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers' vibe together. they really work well together. Brie Larson and Samuel Jackson just felt like old friends. I've been seeing them on the press tour and in interviews. I like them together. Seeing them in this movie though, it's a whole nother, like, it just feels organic and feels real. I love their bond. That's one of my other favorite parts. Not only is like, I like seeing Captain Marvel as a badass, but seeing her as a friend, seeing her bond with Fury and just grow, I love that. Seeing her bond with her friends, seeing her like find her past, all of that was so refreshing and I think was delivered so well from the direction, from the script, from the acting. Honestly, on the creative side, this is a really well-made piece. Do I think it's the most artistic, the most creative? No, but I will say from the filmmaker perspective, good job from the higher ups because it trickles down. You feel that good captain of the ship throughout the whole movie. To keep this review spoiler free, I have to keep it short because there is a lot to dive into that I want you to enjoy this movie. I think the biggest takeaway is watch Captain Marvel. If you were one of those people who wanted to boycott this because of whatever reason, none of that's really here. This doesn't feel like a man-hating superhero movie. This doesn't feel like SJW, the movie. No, this just feels like a good Marvel movie. It's not gonna reinvent the wheel. It's not gonna break new ground, but it does what it needs to do. We all know we're waiting for Endgame to happen, but this is a perfect snack before that big buffet. I hope you did enjoy this review. I hope you enjoyed the movie. Let me know all your feelings down in the comments below. If you did enjoy this review, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to Flickering Myth because we make videos like this every single week. Thank you for tuning in, and let me know all your Captain Marvel feelings below.